What's up, YouTube? My name is CJ. This is the second video in my series where I go and interview local runners to learn what they do and don't like about running, favorite shoes, brand, anything like that. Today, I'm going to be doing Aaron Brodrick. He is one of my good buddies that I've raced against multiple times through the past few seasons. And he goes here to Oconee County High School. He's a senior. It's based out of Watkinsville. Aaron is a three-time top 3 finisher in the GHSA state championship for cross country. And basically, Aaron's reigned over 3A in GHSA for the past 3 seasons now with his team. They've gone back-to-back 3 years winning the cross country state championship. And they're going for a 4-peat this year with Aaron leading them. That's really unheard of. It hasn't been done a lot before, and I think he's going to pull it off. He's got a lot of work to put in. And most of his competition isn't going to come from other people. It's going to be against himself and against the clock to get to where he wants to be. When you look down at Aaron's times in the cross-country realm, his 5K PR is a 15 flat, which really speaks for itself. And across the 16 races that he ran during his sophomore and junior season, 12 of them were under 16 minutes, which really speaks to his consistency and shows what kind of runner he is when it comes to racing. And it's just, that's pretty insane. And then when you roll over to his track stats, he's placed 5 times in top 5 across track state championships, and that's across the 16 and the 3200. 2 of those being first place finishes, which, you know, that's pretty light work for him. Mainly when you focus on his track PRs, you look at his 9:05 in the 32, which is 5 seconds off of being sub 9. And he's got a 4:17 in the 1600. And those really speak for themselves also. And ultimately, like I said, we're going to get out here with Aaron and ask him some questions and see how he's mentally prepping for this season. He's dedicated. He's inspirational. I find him to be very inspirational to be able to pull the times that he has at such a younger age compared to what I did and what Brock Brush did, one of my other buddies. It's pretty remarkable. He's a really good dude. And yeah, this is Aaron.
Yeah, senior year, won 3 in a row. It's pretty remarkable. It's been done before in my school's history. Never done 4 before for any team has ever gotten 4 state titles. So this is kind of a big year. It's something that's never been done before. And through the years, we've lost a lot of good athletes. We lost 3 out of our top 7 this year again, for the 2nd year in a row. And I think the most important thing is for getting ready for this year is making sure you get kids out over the summer. Like our coach loves to say, championships are built in the summer. And we have young kids, and thankfully our middle school program is so well, but if we can get them out in the summer and develop them, they're going to be phenomenal athletes. Favorite courses is probably Carrollton. We call it the great equalizer. It's like a level playing field. It's got flat, it's got hills, uphill, downhill. It's got everything. And it's hard as hell. It's one of the hardest courses in the state, but at the end of the day, that course really shows who's got it on that day and who wants it the most too. I'm gonna go to a workout. Something about like just ripping 4s or ripping 8s. I mean, it gets the adrenaline going. Makes you feel like, and if you get through the workout, it makes you feel like you're on top of the world. And sometimes it can be humbling, and that's just gonna happen with running. But yeah, workouts, they get the adrenaline going, and I love an easy run. Don't get me wrong. It's great to just kind of cruise along, feel relaxed. But at the end of the day, a workout's what's really gonna get the adrenaline going and making you feel like you're a better version of yourself out on the track. You want me to get them out? I got them. I have them, yeah. Okay. Dude, these are my favorite freaking shoes. Okay. It's actually the Vomero 18. This is my favorite shoe. This is my 2nd pair actually. Kind of ran through my 1st pair the end of track season into the summer. And I don't know, something about this shoe, it's responsive. It's not overly stacked, I feel like, when you're running in it at least. So you're still able to get kind of that pop out of the Zoom X foam. And you can go fast in it. That's a great part about it. But then it's versatile too. You can run your easy run, your long run, or even if you want to rip a workout in, it's doable. It's possible. And man, they'll last for 400 or 500 miles. I probably put 450 on mine before I had to get a new pair pretty recently. My favorite place to do an easy run is It's a park that was recently put in. It's called Thomas Farm Park. And man, there's a solid 2-mile loop of just gravel, kind of crush run trails. And it's like 50–60% shaded, phenomenal place. And it's only probably 6 months old. It got put in this winter. And I'm thankful because it just provides a great space for people to get out and exercise. And then it's also a great resource for a running team to get out and just kind of get through a nice, easy run. We are a Nike school, kind of sponsored by them, but it is Nike at the end of the day. I mean, Nike shoes, socks, shorts, and shirt. It's just kind of, it's traditional, and it's kind of what I've grown to use a lot. Even my running shoes and spikes and uniform, whatnot, basically all ran by Nike. And yeah, man. So I kind of run with my phone kind of 50% of the time to get some music in. But I do prefer it on like a workout. And man, I love some Baby Keem or some Drake when we go and run. I love like Range Brothers is great. Another great song is Family Ties. That's another good one. Just kind of some of those faster paced songs. And then also love some classic rock too. Also, Freebird is an amazing song. The first kind of 4.5 minutes, you know, it starts slow, kind of easy in. Then those last 5, man, probably peak of life right there. I feel like if I had that song to run a 32 to, I feel like the second half would be 20 seconds faster than the first. So out of cross country, indoor and outdoor, I personally love outdoor track the best. You know, kind of towards the end, it starts getting hot, but that's when you start feeling fast too. And when it's something about going out on the track and getting and ripping out some 400s, and then when you race, ripping out a mile against people that you're best friends with, and then also kids that you might not even know too. It's just something about that is just what I love. Yeah. So one thing that our coach has worked in a lot is kind of the mental aspect is really important. She likes to kind of do these envisioning sessions about where you kind of close your eyes, lay down, and you just kind of walk yourself through your race, walk yourself through getting to the start line, doing your drills, feeling relaxed, and then eventually, even when the gun goes off, every single step, that first hill, that first turn, and then eventually you get down to that last hill, and just walking yourself through every step, envisioning how you're gonna go and do the best of your ability and compete and race hard. I think that just really puts me in a good place going into races.